And here we are back in the Dorku district. And we get ourselves a Life of the Gods for our troubles. No, not really. It's just an open area that we can now have access to. And there should be some arrows that we can get from that little crate over there. And we should be able to see if we can try to make our way back over to Zarkon, where we need to go to face against the Vigur Emperor, or the Vigurian Emperor, I'm not sure what you call it, but we're blocked off, so, let's see, is there any way that we can get through here? Probably not, since, we're blocked off, but, yeah, it's kind of a hassle around this area, but something should be brewing up eventually, if I'm not mistaken. Come on, where is it? Where is it? Come on, where are you? Nothing still? Are you serious? We cannot even get access to the next area. And why did we equip the Warhammer all of a sudden? Okay, finally those guys showed up, so, yeah, since they showed up out of the sewers, I assume that's the next place we are going to go after we lay the smackdown on the purple kind, on the, purplish lesser fiends, or whatever they're called, but, yeah. So, in order to get to Zarkon, we're gonna have to take a shortcut through the sewers in, the city of Vigur or whatever. But anyway, hey everybody, this is Double RPG, and welcome to another episode of Double RPG Let's Play with Ninja Gaiden Sigma on the PS3. In today's episode, we are going to be going down into the sewers, or the aqueduct rather, and we are going to see if we can try to make our way back over to the path to get to Zarkon. But now that the army has crumbled, or its organization has crumbled, we can now finally get back on track to get over to try to get the Dark Dragon Blade back from the Holy Vigur Emperor. But anyway, let's get on with the episode that's already in progress, and Ayane is telling us that our path lies within the sewers, which we went through at first, but then we forgot about that note, so just wanted to show you there. But yeah, we're going to be going through the sewers for like the next possibly 3 or 4 episodes. So yeah, it's going to be a long chapter here. Probably the longest chapter we had to go through by far. So, and why is Uchiha Sasuke 28 always getting off her line when I'm doing an LP? Oh, wait a minute, what am I kidding? I record the footage ahead of time, so so, yeah, I can't really even control that, but, oh, and, speaking of, PlayStation Network, Sony says that they hope to have all the services fully up by at least the 31st of May, which is about a few weeks away, but, yeah, it's, still kind of a long ways till then, but I would wait until then because, you know, there was that supposed third hack that was going to take place, and there may be even more, or they're maybe just trying to tighten security so that way no hackers can be able to get within their servers to try to mess things up. But yeah, it shouldn't be another few weeks, so. But yeah, I'm still anxiously await for that service to get back online because, like I said, I'm still waiting for some games to get on the PSN, and hopefully they will allow the games to be free, you know, since Sony is going to have that welcome back program. Maybe they will put in some adjustments or something to, you know, make some bigger rewards or whatever. You know, I keep hearing that there's going to be possibly people can download like 2 PlayStation 3 games off their site, or like 4 PSP games or whatever. So yeah, at least that was a good sign. Maybe they're probably going to increase that, but I don't know. But yeah, I'm actually waiting for them to get back online because I know some people want to play the new Mortal Kombat, like K-Wing does, and I mean, I played it before the hack took place. So, well, wait a minute. The hack already took place, but I did play it, and I really do enjoy it, and I do want to go back to it sometime. But, yeah, I can't really do anything right now since since PSN's not back online. Come on, Sony. Get back online. That's all I gotta say. But I will not pressure them any further. I mean, they're trying their hardest, and some people are just putting Sony in a world of hurt right now, and it's just, ugh. It's like, God, how much longer are you gonna pester these guys to try to get the services back online? I mean, they're trying their best, and honestly, it was a wake-up call for everybody, so, and even companies to increase their security, and, let's just hope that nothing bad like this happens ever again. And for those of you who have, who have Xbox Live or have the Nintendo's Wii services, their internet stuff, yeah, you better be careful because, hackers like that may try to get them too. So don't think that PlayStation's the only ones that's going to get away scot-free because they're probably not. And most likely they are not, because there were some hacks that took place within Xbox Live within the past few years or whatever. That, at least that I know of. But anyway, enough of my talk about hacks and stuff. Let's get back on track with the episode that we should have been at the beginning of this episode. So, now, the aqueduct here, it's one big, huge, giant puzzle. So, you want to be careful on where you go, because you will easily get lost in, figuring out where you need to be at. But don't worry, I'm here to help you get through the whole thing. So, there will be a few bosses that we will fight within this chapter, but a couple of them are sub-bosses, and then the final one in this chapter is the boss for this chapter. But okay, we get a Jewel of the Demon Seal, and we can increase the level of one of our Nimpo scrolls. Oh, and by the way, there is a 60 enemy battle royale in this episode, so be on the lookout for that. And we get a new type of fiend here that basically looks like a bunch of enlarged bugs or whatever, and these guys are a real big pain in the neck because they can easily grab you and throw you down on the floor, and they will take a big, huge chunk of your health away. So, yeah, you want to be careful with these guys, too. So, just do what I do. Use the Vigorian Flail against these guys. Make sure you have it at its max, like I have. And you should be able to quickly, defeat these guys with with no problem. I mean, you can defeat them with ease, but you should defeat them with no hiccups or no problems whatsoever. But, yeah, these guys are cheap, too, so you want to be careful. I mean, you can't use... I mean, you can use the ultimate technique on them, but use the one that's for the Vigorian Flail, but not the Dragon Sword. I mean, I wish they incorporated the Dragon Sword ultimate technique, kind of like with Ninja Gaiden Dragon Sword, but this was made before Dragon Sword, so I guess beggars can't be choosers, right? Okay, we finally defeated all 30 of them, but then we are going to be coming back to this room because we will have to defeat 60 of them. So I think we are going to go ahead and we are going to do a time lapse here, and I'll show you that I'm defeating these guys with quick ease. But anyway, let's get on with it. So anyway, turn up the music. Okay, I'm back, and we finally got rid of them with all that trouble that we had to go through, and we almost died right there. That's shocking, but we made it through nonetheless. And we get a Talisman of Rebirth for our trouble, which is something we definitely need, since we wasted a bunch of those when we fought against, some of those bosses. So, yeah, that was a good thing to have on us right there. But let's try not to use it that much until we get to the battle against the Vigor Emperor much later. I doubt that's going to be the case because, you know, fighting against more of the bosses, it's going to prove to be much more of a hassle than it already is. So, yeah, we're probably going to be wasting that again. But let's see if we can try to get some health again. Man. And we wasted all those great spirit elixirs and the elixir of spiritual lives because of that. Okay, now in this room, you want to get that treasure chest that's up on that ledge there. But in order to do that, well, first let's go over here and let's get the Dabolaro giant sword to its max potential. Oh, it looks so pretty with all those nicks and stuff in that design. Yeah, definitely looks a lot better than Enma's Fang from Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2. But yeah, let's get some of these items back. Mostly the elixir of spiritual lives, since we can get a bunch of those. And let's at least get one great spirit elixir, because let's face it, we need to get our health back up. Okay, now you want to run up the wall there. You want to go up the wall to grab on that ledge, and that way you will be able to get that item that's in the treasure chest. It's one of the keys that we need in order to get through one of the puzzles. So let's go ahead and open that up, and we get a key of the insect. And we need to go back to the second floor of the aqueducts, because there was a door that has a keyhole that's in the that has an insignia of an insect on it. So, but before we do that, let's show you where some of the other doorways are before we go any further. And then we've got Taro's diary, another journal entry that we can take a look at. That gives us either some useless or most likely valuable information. So. Uchiha Sasuke 28 is now online. Welcome back. Yeah, would you quit bothering me? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm usually the one that likes to crack jokes and stuff, so. Okay, now let's go into here, and there's some more of those purple lesser fiends, the stronger versions of the brown lesser fiends that we mostly fought against, and they have, that looks like blue or white fire on their head. These are the more powerful kinds. I guess you could say they are the more deadlier of the species. But they are completely vulnerable to your Izuna drop, so use that like a madman. And also another one of the things that I gotta mention is that the reason why I have not, posted in the past few days is because I've been capturing footage for my next LP like a madman. So I apologize if I did not get any episodes up, more episodes up until then. But after I capture all the footage, I should be able to focus more time on getting this LP finished and my next retro review. But you will see what the next LP is going to be and what my next retro review is going to be, which is going to be Tiny Toons Adventures on the NES, by the way, if some of you are wondering what it was going to be. I know some of you already knew that, but yeah, that's what I'm going to be reviewing next. But in terms of current gen, I don't know. I said I was going to try to get back on the PSN or something to try to do a current gen review, but that's going to have to wait until PSN gets back online, so I may have to resort to something on the Wii, maybe like Donkey Kong Country Returns or something. I don't know, but we'll see. So, okay, I think we got ourselves a Spirit of the Devils, which means that we can use to increase our Ninpo gauge, which we already did, and I don't think there's anything else that we can do in this room, and I think we already got a Golden Scarab here, but, or maybe not, but let's go ahead and end things off right here. So next time on Double RPG, let's play with Ninja Gaiden Sigma on the PS3. We are going to be getting further into the aqueducts, and we'll see how far along we get from there, but I assure you we will not be able to get up to the final boss of this chapter, and get on to the next one. So that will probably be in the next episode or two, but you'll have to wait for that. But anyway, if you have not done so already, please go check out my review of Dissidia 012 Final Fantasy up on Got Game right now. It should be up on YouTube by at least this Thursday or so. And be sure to follow me on Facebook and Twitter. The links to all those, to the video, and to my Facebook and Twitter page, they're all in the description. So take care of yourselves, gamers, and I'll see you on the next episode. See you guys then.